We got a bunch of Stu Leonard's people. Welcome everybody today. We're so excited to have everybody. But I'm looking around and I look at Dave Peden back there who's buys all our local produce from New Jersey right there. And Dave, you're down here all the time, aren't you? Checking the farms out, especially right now. How many years have you been at Stu Leonard's? 40 years. And then we got Danny Arthur over there. Where's Danny?
Right here.
He's my cousin right here. How many years you been at Stu's?
Around 40 also.
40 years, and we got a bunch of who else do I see? Doug Hempstead, who's helping build the building here. How many years?
38.
38 years. He's a young one.
I was 2 years old when
But also, I'd also like to thank. I want to do this because I don't want to be in trouble later. But my wife Kim, where's my wife Kim? Okay. Okay. But anyway, I'm okay now tonight. Okay. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming, and we're really excited to be here, coming here in Paramus right now. This is the first time you can see we've ever built a store that's attached to a mall. So it's obviously talked about all over the country now to have a food store next to a mall like that. And we feel in a way we're attached to a mall, but we're also freestanding, so you can come and shop here. We're going to have click and pick up, and you can have Instacart. And so Minnie was telling me, who runs the mall here, she gets 100,000 people a week coming to the mall. So before we've opened, there's 100,000 people a week. Stu Leonard's usually gets 100,000 people a week visiting our stores too. So it's going to be interesting to see. It feels like 2 + 2 is going to equal 5 here in Paramus. Right? And right, that's it. And so we get a lot of products from New Jersey, not only the farms, but we get a lot of fish off the Jersey shore, our tuna, our swordfish, and our scallops. All of our wine comes in right through the New Jersey ports. Our olive oil from Europe, and the Colavitas bring all their stuff in. So they're all families, and so we're doing a lot of business with New Jersey already, and it's going to be fascinating for us to open a food store. One of the really interesting things is in New Jersey, we're allowed to sell wine and food. So our wine store on Route 17 next to Trader Joe's there, we're going to merge into this store. And we're going to start selling wine and food. So I can come to Paramus and get a big tomahawk juicy ribeye steak and grab a bottle of real nice California Cabernet for dinner, you know. Maybe I'll throw a lobster in there too. But anyway, we've had such a warm reception from the administration in Paramus, and we feel like we just feel really good about coming here. There's a lot of nice families, there's a lot of nice communities, and it's important to us to feel welcome like that. I'd like to start out, first of all, our big honored guest today is our U.S. Senator right here, Mr. Menendez, Senator Menendez. Yeah. And he said he doesn't do a lot of grand openings, but I just found out he's a good customer at our wine store over there. So I think I know why he came. Senator, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. I have been a good customer, but I'm not going to tell you my selection. In any event, let me say thank you to CEO Stu Leonard Jr. for investing in the Garden State. There's a reason we call this great state the Garden State, and we'll talk about that in a minute. And I'm also thrilled to be here with the county executive, the mayor, members of the council, freeholders. You know, Stu, it must be a big event when you get so many public officials together at one spot. So it's a real significant day, and certainly to be here with Jersey Guy, that just adds it to it all. For a company that prides itself on the local sourcing of farm fresh food, you've made the right choice. Anyone who's ever tasted sweet New Jersey corn, or sampled our cranberries or blueberries, or bitten into a perfectly ripe Jersey tomato or peach, knows exactly why we're called the Garden State. So I look forward to seeing lots of produce with the famous Jersey Fresh logo on the shelves of Stu Leonard's new store for even more people to enjoy. Of course, this isn't just a big day for New Jersey farmers, or for that fact, you know, the commercial seafood industry that we have here in New Jersey as well. It's an especially exciting day for the borough of Paramus, and I want to congratulate the county executive, Jim Tedesco, and Paramus Mayor Richard LaBarbiere, who it's a really significant accomplishment to attract Stu Leonards here, and as a testament to their willingness to work with the private sector to bring it and to create jobs. And there's a fair number of jobs, a couple hundred jobs that are going to be created here, so that's incredibly important. And the opening of Stu Leonards, when it ultimately opens, is going to mark a new chapter in Paramus's history as the retail capital of the world. It is actually the retail capital of the world. We're standing beside a shuttered Sears, which is a constant reminder of the economic struggle retailers have faced in recent years, knowing that a better future is on the horizon. Beyond employing hundreds of New Jerseyans, I'm hopeful that Stu Leonards will spark a revitalization of retail that I know the mayor wants to see here in Paramus. It's doing well, can always do better. We were talking about Valley Hospital coming next door. It's incredibly important and a great asset. So for families with children, this store's unique and entertaining character is going to make grocery shopping more of an outing and less of a chore. In other words, Stu Leonards will be a real shopping destination for customers, and that will bring more foot traffic to our neighboring businesses as well. So it's a great day for Paramus, a great day for the Garden State, and Stu, welcome to New Jersey once again.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, also, one thing I didn't want to forget, but I'd like to just introduce my nephew, Jake Tavello, right here.
All right, Jake.
And also my niece, Brittany, brother and sister, but they're part of the next generation, and Jake is coming down here to head up running the store right here.
All right.
So we're excited about that. And the first time I brought him down here, he was like, whoa, I can't believe how busy Paramus is like that. So are you excited, Jake?
Very excited.
Yeah, okay. And you know, Jake and I were here when Jane Pauley and David Pogue came here, and one of the interesting things, you want to just mention that augmented reality real quick?
Yeah, well, you know, we're built on an in-store experience, and we have the animatronics, and we, you know, make it fun for kids. So one of the things we're working on is doing an augmented reality. So kids can come to the store, it's fun to shop with your parents.
You take your phone, right?
Yeah, you take your phone and superimposes a live apple tree is going to come in front of you. You can count the apples, and you can watch the salmon swim upstream. So it's going to be really, really fun for kids to come shopping with their parents.
Okay, which is cool. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate it. And also, when we opened our wine store up, the mayor of Paramus came in and talked to us, and we got to be friends. And now all of a sudden he's county executive. If I could introduce James Tedesco.
The best thing about today is that being a Paramus resident, I'm going to be able to come and shop here. So I can't wait. And Stu's right. When we opened the wine and liquor store, we talked about how great it would be to have a Stu Leonard's supermarket come here and be part of Paramus. And we said maybe someday. Well, here we are. Someday is today. And on behalf of the million people that live in Bergen County, we're very, very pleased to have such a wonderful business come to Bergen County and to my hometown of Paramus. But it also shows what the people of Paramus and the leadership of Paramus, the type of business they want to bring, a family-owned business, a business that really works with the community. What you didn't hear from Stu is he's also very, very philanthropic, and he has causes that are very near and dear to his heart that I've had the pleasure to talk to him about. So not is he only bringing a great business here, but he's bringing a family here, and he's bringing a family-owned business, and he's bringing something that is very good for the town of Paramus and the county of Bergen. And that's why we're so happy and thrilled to have Stu Leonards here in Bergen County and in Paramus. So Stu, I know almost 10 years ago I got to say congratulations. I'm here again to say congratulations, but we can't wait to be able to walk in and buy the great produce and all the great food that you bring to New Jersey. And as the senator said, a lot of it grown right here in the state of New Jersey. And our agricultural market in the state of New Jersey is a big market. and with Stu now using even more of our produce and products, that's a great thing. So Stu, on behalf of the people of Bergen County, I want to welcome you, and we have a certificate of commendation to welcome you in honor and recognition of your groundbreaking and the appreciation and dedication of doing business with the Borough of Paramus and the County of Bergen. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Oh, okay, and also next we're going to have the mayor. We had a great lunch down here one day, right?
That's right.
And anyway, our wonderful mayor of Paramus here.
Thank you, Stu. As the senator said, he doesn't have a chance to come to ribbon cuttings often. However, myself and Jimmy will attest to the fact that we're blessed here in Paramus and in Bergen County that quite often we are having ribbon cuttings. However, Jimmy and I will both say this is the first time we've ever been to a ribbon cutting with cows in attendance.
We're going to have some milk to toast.
All right. All right, moving right along. Stu mentioned lunch about a year ago, and it was from that point that I knew that there was going to be magic here at this site. Paramus and all communities throughout the state and country are faced with repurposing old uses. And as one use goes out, here in Paramus, another one comes in. We could not be more pleased that above that door, it says Stu Leonard. And Stu, as I said to you a year ago when we had lunch, welcome to the center of the retail universe. 07652 does more retail sales than any other zip code in the country. Recently there was an article where we compete not just with Rodeo Drive with the volume, but also Disney with the number of visitors.
Wow.
And I understand you're into the animatronics, so it's right up your alley. Again, welcome to Paramus. We could not be more pleased that when you chose New Jersey and you chose Bergen County, that you chose Paramus to call your home. And we look forward to you not only doing business here, but being a member of our great community. So Stu, nothing but the best to you, and let 07652 be your lottery ticket.
That's it. Okay, thank you so much, Mayor. And now we have our state senator, Joseph Lagana. Joseph, want to say something?
Sure, thank you. Thank you. I just want to, again, lend my congratulations to Stu. You know, everybody kind of mentioned it best. This is a family-run business. See, people spent their whole careers here, family members, the new generation. And I can't tell you how proud I am to be not only the state senator from this district, but a resident of Paramus. I know you'll do well. I predict that this will be your best store in the country. And I will be a frequent shopper here, as I'm sure all of us will. So good luck to you, and I know this is going to be a great spot for all of us.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you. And we have our state assembly member, Christopher Tully. Is he here? No, he isn't? Okay. And Lisa Swain. Is Lisa here? Okay. There we go. Lisa, okay.
I am actually very familiar with Stu Leonard's. I used to shop at the Stu Leonard store in Norwalk for years, and when I heard that Stu Leonard's was coming here, I think I was probably one of the most excited people because I knew what we would be getting in this area. So, you know, on behalf of the Assembly, we are thrilled to welcome you to our district, District 38, Paramus, the hub right now. And I just want to wish you all the best. Much success to you, your family, and to all the employees, and of course all the residents who will benefit from your store being here. Thank you so much.
Appreciate that. What a warm reception already, huh? And Jermaine Ortez. Is Jermaine? Okay, Jermaine. There you go.
Good morning. What an exciting day as we break ground and welcome Stu Leonard's to Bergen County. And I couldn't think of a better home than Paramus, of which the county executive always refers to as the center of the universe. But it's the hub of commerce, not only to the county and the state, but to the tri-state area. And it could be the best home for Stu Leonard's to open their first location in New Jersey. bringing over 350 jobs, revitalizing Paramus Park Mall, and just bringing a whole new shopping experience to the residents of Bergen County. So on behalf of the freeholders, the county executive, we wish you the best success, and you have full backing from us. And thank you for choosing Bergen County. Thank you so much. Thank you. And on behalf of we also have accommodation on behalf of the freeholders. In honor and recognition of the groundbreaking of your first location, New Jersey, on behalf of nearly 1 million residents of Bergen County, we welcome you and wish you many years of continued success.
Well, thank you. Thank you. How's that?
Thank you.
Okay. And now we have Minnie. Do you want? Oh, I'm sorry. Is the chief of police here?
Yes, he is.
Oh boy, I got to be nice to him. Chief Ernig, yeah. How are you? Nice to see you. How you doing?
Good to see you.
Hey, you're the best dressed of all of us.
Thank you very much. It's a hat. Be really short and sweet here. We've met Stu here, and we're ecstatic that you're coming into the borough of Paramus here. You can bring improved new life into Paramus, and we're looking forward to it, and welcome.
Okay, well, thanks so much, Chief. I appreciate that. Okay. And also, Holly, where's Holly, your daughter? Well, you want to say something? This is our councilwoman, right, for this district.
Hi,
right?
everybody.
And I know
How are
you?
you?
Have to be nice to Holly.
Well, little does he know that I literally live right around the block, so I will be going to Stu Leonard's often. But, you know, I just want to say congratulations and thank you so much for coming to Paramus. As the mayor and my father have alluded to, we consider Paramus the center of the universe. So on behalf of myself and the rest of the council members, thank you very much. And on behalf of my family, thank you very much for allowing them to eat a good meal every night. Because on my way home from work, I'll stop and get, you know, dinner. So thank you very much, and congratulations. We look forward to you.
Okay, thanks, Holly.
Thank you.
And lastly, Minnie, do you want Minnie who runs the mall here? We've
Thank
become
you.
friends over the last year, huh?
Well, last but not least, thank you, Stu. Greetings to all our Paramus Park neighbors and friends. I am thrilled to welcome the Stu Leonard's family and our very first grocery store at Paramus Park. Thank you for supporting this groundbreaking event. Special thanks to everyone here today. With your support, you have all made this groundbreaking a reality. Generations of families have grown up coming to Paramus Park. Stu Leonard's will now be part of our tradition of being a destination for young families and for families that are young at heart. In 1974, Paramus Park opened with the first state-of-the-art food court. 45 years later, we continue to evolve, opening the first Stu Leonard's grocery store in New Jersey. This is a true milestone for Paramus Park. Stu Leonard's focus on family, entertainment, and community align with our values, and we know our guests will embrace it. Stu Leonard's is a perfect fit to the shopping center, and we are excited to welcome them to Paramus Park. Thank you.
Okay. Very good. Oh yeah, we have to have, you know, my grandfather, you know, our family came in the late 1800s and started baking bread down in New Amsterdam, but they matriculated into farming and they began as dairymen. And, you know, when I was a young boy, my father delivered milk and my grandfather delivered milk back from the 20s. So even though we sell more wine than milk today, we couldn't have wine today. So I just figure with everybody here, we'll get a glass and we'll have a toast together. You know? Hey, you know, one thing.
Success. That's right.
You know what? One thing, we were over in Bordeaux one time, and they had a big table of all this great wine. And so here's how you do a Bordeaux tasting, which was a Milligan, but I call it a Leonard one now. I taste Jake. Jake, you go right around the whole table. Okay? Everybody touches a glass. Keep going right down the pipe. The cow doesn't have anything. Okay. And I can close the loop with Minnie here, okay? Hey, cheers.
Cheers.
Senator, thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it. Ooh, that tastes good. Nice and creamy. I like that. Is that from you? Oh, it's not a cow, actually.
Where's the
Look
Oreos?
closely.